My biblical question, my weekly biblical question today, Jesus said, be ye perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. And it makes sense. Just think about that. The Son said, be perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. Isn't that amazing? So my question is, can human beings be perfect? Can human beings be perfect? I want to know, can human beings be perfect? Last night we had our monthly men's forum, my nonprofit Bond, the Brotherhood Organization of a New Destiny. Once a month we hold a forum for men only, and I have to tell you, they are amazing. Those men come with troubled minds, and they leave free. It is so amazing. So if you're ever in the LA area, come on down. And then the third Thursday night of the month is for ladies only. Once again, those ladies open up, and they really, really are honest with themselves, about themselves, and they move forward in life. And Sunday morning, our services are for everybody. Last night, we had a hootenanny of a meeting, and I really, really appreciate the guys coming out last night. It's Christmas month, so, they really sacrifice because they want to do what's right. So I really appreciate them coming out last night. One of the things we discussed is men dealing with women. Do they, because a lot of guys are like fed up now. They're like giving up on trying to deal with women, and this is all races, really, most races. And they decide, well, I'm just going to build a life for myself. I'm going to work on my career. I'm going to work on this and that. And I believe that women deserve, and children deserve to have good husbands. Well, women, good husbands, children, good fathers, if you want a family. And so I that's what I'm all about, the family, what is right. And, we talked about that. It was amazing what some of the guys had to say about it. I now know what causes mental illness. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not giving out medical advice at all. But I know exactly what causes mental illness. 100%. And without a doubt, isn't that amazing? Without a doubt. And what causes mental illness is a turning away from your earthly fathers. Whether if your father's in the home, but you're not close to him, you don't have his identity, it causes mental illness. This is for boys and girls of all races. If you're not, if your father's not in the home, it causes mental illness. It really does. And if you doubt me, read my book, The Antidote, Healing America from the Poison of Hate, Blame, and Victimhood. Every one of the people I write about, the men and women, I write about Obama, the Father Messiah, Louis Farrakhan, Michael Brown, Trayvon Martin, Muhammad Ali, and just on and on, some women in there. And the one thing that they all have and had in common, they had no good relationship with a father, with their fathers. And it causes mental illness. It really does. And the reason that it causes mental illness is because you become angry. And once you're angry, it separates you from God. And once you're separated from God, the prince of darkness is your father. Whether you go to church or not, read the Bible or not, whether you're rich or poor, black or white, male or female, doesn't matter. Once you become angry, you turn away from your earthly father. It causes you to turn away from God, and you develop mental illness. And no medication, no psychiatrist. As a matter of fact, you got to be crazy to go to a psychiatrist. Isn't that funny? But no medication, no therapist or or a psychologist or a psychiatrist can help you. The only thing that's going to restore your state of mind, your heart, and your original self is forgiveness and a return to the earthly father. Nothing else is going to work. Because you can't even get to God unless you go through your earthly father. You got to love your earthly father. It is so true, and you can check it out yourself. Notice that all angry people, men and women, boys and girls, do not have a healthy, I hate that word now because the liberal uses it, but a righteous relationship with their earthly fathers. And as a result, they do not have one with God. It's just not going to happen. No man or woman can get to the Father unless he go through the Son. And the Son of God is the man, the father, the husband, the male. He might be a poor example of it, but he's still a son of God. He may have fallen away from God, but you got to love him and not hate him. Isn't that amazing?